I get it, you're scrolling through a ton of bathtub options, wondering if a Whirlpool PlusAir model is really worth the space, the money, and the extra plumbing work. You probably have a friend who just finished a remodel and is eyeing a fancy soak, but you're the voice of caution saying, "Hold up, do we really need all that?" I've spent the last couple of weeks digging into what a heated soaking tub with both Whirlpool jets and air bubbles actually brings to a home, looking at the specs, reading the handful of Amazon ratings, and even checking out a few forums where people talk about installation headaches. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Let's talk about the WOODBRIDGE 72-inch 353/8 in CH model. At first glance, the dimensions feel like a statement piece, long enough for a relaxed stretch, wide enough that you can actually lie down without curling up. That length is the kind of thing you notice when you step in after a long day, and it changes the whole feel of a bathroom from a quick rinse zone to a true retreat. The tub comes with a pre-installed filler, which means you won't have to hunt down a separate faucet and worry about matching finishes. That's a practical win because the filler is already integrated into the tub's lip, so you get a clean look and you don't have to buy an extra component. Now, the Whirlpool side of this thing is built around stainless steel jets. Stainless steel resists corrosion better than the typical plastic inserts you see in budget tubs, and it holds up to the hot water cycles without getting that metallic taste. The jets are arranged to target the lower back and hips, which is where most of us store tension after sitting at a desk all day. The air bubble system adds a lighter, more diffused massage that feels almost like a gentle foam roller under the water. In practice, if you've ever tried a spa that only uses water jets, you know the difference. A pure water jet can feel harsh after a few minutes, whereas the air bubbles keep the pressure softer and more sustainable for a longer soak. One of the biggest practical concerns people have is heat retention. This tub is advertised as a heated soaking tub, and it does include a built-in heater that keeps the water at a comfortable temperature for longer than a standard acrylic tub. In a real-world scenario, that means you can fill it up, step in, and have the water stay warm for a solid 3,040 minutes without constantly adjusting the thermostat. For families that love to stagger soak times, maybe a parent after the kid's bedtime and then a teenager later on, that consistency can be a game changer. But it's not all smooth sailing. The first hidden trade-off is the power requirement. The heater and the dual jet system draw a noticeable amount of electricity, so you'll need a dedicated 120-volt GFCI circuit, and you'll want to verify that your home's wiring can handle it. If you're living in a smaller condo or a house with older electrical panels, you might have to factor in an electrician's visit, which adds to the overall cost beyond the price tag you see online. Weight is another practical snag. A tub of this size, plus the stainless steel jet assembly and the built-in heater, is a heavy piece of plumbing. Even though the product ships in sections, the final assembly ends up being a few £100s. If you're planning a DIY install, be prepared for at least 2 strong people to maneuver it into place, plus a few extra hands to help with the faucet and the drain connections. In my research, people who tried to go solo often ran into scratched finishes or misaligned jets, which can affect the massage experience. Let's break down who actually benefits from this setup. If you're a homeowner with a master bathroom that can accommodate a 72-inch tub, and you value a daily ritual that eases muscle soreness, this is a solid investment. It's especially appealing if you've tried other hydrotherapy options like portable foot spas or handheld massagers and found they didn't hit the right spot for your lower back. The combination of heated water, water jets, and air bubbles provides a layered massage that can replace occasional visits to a professional spa, saving you travel time and recurring fees. On the flip side, if you're renting, or your bathroom is more of a functional space than a sanctuary, this tub might be overkill. The installation footprint, both in square footage and in the need for a dedicated electrical line, means you're looking at a permanent change that's hard to reverse. Also, for people who are sensitive to water temperature fluctuations, the heater's 30-minute hold might still feel insufficient if you're accustomed to a spa-grade temperature that stays constant for an hour or more. In those cases, a standard soaking tub with a separate high-capacity heater might make more sense. A few real-world scenarios help illustrate the value. Imagine a couple who both work from home and end their day with